We learned
Very well said.
in February, March 2020 that, this pandemic is on the way, the country shuts down, and everybody has to make within their own family decision, how do we respond to this? How did your family respond?
I went to work and my kids went to school. But you don't stop. What we did during COVID, the idea that you stop an economy from moving in response to a virus, any virus, no matter how deadly it is, the idea that you point to your economy and say stop in response to a virus is the most financially devastating idea in the history of mankind. In the history of mankind. What we did during COVID by stopping moving, by pointing to our economy and saying stop, we didn't just crush small business and jobs and all the other bad stuff you can say about it and stuff you have said about it. What we did, we laid out a blueprint to our biggest enemy on exactly how we'll respond to a virus. And if people think China, who's very, very good at warfare and the long game, if you think China wasn't sitting there making notes in Mandarin on exactly how the West will kill itself in response to a virus, you got another thing coming. If you think that's the last one coming from the Chinese shore, people are crazy. We told China, just make sure someone gets sick and we'll work ourselves up into a panic frenzy and make sure we slaughter ourselves. And we did. It was pathetic.
Were you afraid of it?
No. But that doesn't mean it's nothing. I'm not one of these people, COVID's an invented thing. I'm not saying that. It's a very real thing that obviously clearly affects people, especially older people, pre-existing.
Of course, no, but I'm just wondering about your personal view of it.
I'm 39 years old. I don't have any fear of COVID. I don't have any fear of my kids getting COVID or my wife getting COVID. And I don't understand why this is so controversial. When you look at the people who have serious effects from COVID, I'm not in any danger. I'm not getting vaccinated for something that I'm in no danger for. My wife isn't. My kids dang sure aren't either. But this is the dumbest. I can't believe you even have to have this conversation with people. Why would I be afraid of it? Even if I got it, okay, I'll go lay in bed and have a fever for a couple days, and I'll get up and go right back to work. That's what you do. I have a responsibility to provide. But I understand everybody who makes a living sitting at home and they can just Zoom all their meetings in their pajamas told the small business America you have to go home and fire your business and just destroy everything you've ever worked for. Well, that's easy to say when you're a cable news pundit on CNN, when you're Brian Seltzer sitting there in your Hello Kitty pajamas doing your show. That's nice. But someone else lost everything.
Wait, should men wear Hello Kitty pajamas?
Well, I mean, whatever you're into. I'm not here to judge.
Okay, good. So you just said you didn't get vaccinated.
No.
Which makes you, I think, a criminal.
Yeah, well, of course, I'm a criminal and a heretic and everything else. And I'm not telling people not to. Get vaccinated if you want. I just think it's absurd how we've pretended as if everybody has to. We have data now. We have a year of data showing who's in danger, who's not in danger. Are we vaccinating people now for diseases they're not in danger for? Because if we are, I realize that I went to community college. If we are, that's a new thing to me. I don't think you get vaccinated for something you're not in danger for. If you're in danger for it, please do.
So it does feel like we've set a new precedent here. We can force people to take medicine they don't want or need.
Correct.
Well, we've set so many new precedents in the last year, Tucker, it's going to be the end of us. We've told them they can force people to take vaccines. We've told people we can force you to close your business. I think we forget, and I'm as guilty of this as anyone else. We had governors and mayors in the last year point to this business and said, close your doors. I'll send the cops. Close your doors. You can stay open. Amazon, you're fine. Close. You better close. But I've had this business for 30 years. Sorry, you're out of business. That is a stunning place to be for the land of the free.
Stop it. Perfect.
Jesse Kelly, very